19 kids, and still going strong upon celestial bodies. More than 10 years have passed since Josh and Anna Duggar tied the knot. However, analysts and fans are now examining their connection from a historical perspective. A lot of people are beginning to question how much they really know each other before they tied the knot. In 2008, on September 26, Josh and Anna were married. Just a few months earlier, on June 23, 2008, they were engaged. After then, they had 7 children together. Mackenzie, their eldest daughter, is 12 years old, and Madison, their youngest, is 8 months old. Mariella, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, and Mason are their further children. The marriage of Josh and Anna Duggar now seems quite different. He was recently sentenced to 12 years in prison after being found guilty on crimes related to child pornography. Someone who teased the Duggars on Reddit brought up Josh and Anna's previous website. They linked to a piece detailing the beginnings of Josh and Anna Duggar's romance. Anna first seen the family on TLC, and she took a special interest in Josh, who was 16 years old, which is how the pair met. At long last, the chance to finally meet in person presented itself. She went on to say that he was unlike anyone else she'd encountered. But she didn't hold out much hope that they would cross paths again, what with the Duggars being in Arkansas and the Kellers in Florida. In order to attend a homeschool conference, Anna's family reportedly drove all the way from Florida to Texas. She spent more time with Josh when visiting the Duggars there. God was clearly demonstrating to her that Joshua will be her future husband, she wrote. The romance between Josh and Anna Duggar started shortly after. Organizing a lecture at the Florida State Prison was the reason Josh was invited to Florida by Anna's brother. December 2007 was the date of the invitation. In retrospect, Anna admitted that she was confused about Josh's feelings for her. Josh eventually went to Anna's father for permission to pursue her, and the two eventually started dating. Then, in June of 2008, after just a short while, Josh put the question. Duggar supporters and detractors are sharing their opinions on Reddit. Seeing Josh and Anna's old website reveals the extent to which they were acquainted prior to their engagement. One commenter remarks, "I can't imagine going from 'does this guy even like me?' to immediately engaged," adds another. According to another source, Anna had what amounts to a 13-year-old infatuation on Josh. "I must have spoken to him 3 times. To her, he seemed like a genuine celebrity. Justin Bieber, the Christian, was her lover. She had no idea who he really was." After that, Josh proposed to her one day while carrying "I love you" balloons. So, in your opinion, were Josh and Anna Duggar truly strangers before their marriage? Could this have possibly led to problems, in your opinion? Feel free to leave a remark with your opinions. Josh and Anna Duggar's marriage, celebrated initially as a model of traditional Christian values, has been deeply scrutinized in light of Josh's legal troubles and public scandals. While much has been said about the dynamics of their relationship and Anna's unwavering support for her husband, one question often arises. Did Josh and Anna enter their marriage without truly knowing each other? The Duggar family's strict courting rules, combined with the sheltered upbringing both Josh and Anna experienced, have led many to wonder if their union was more about adhering to family and faith expectations than genuine personal connection. Let's delve into their courtship, the circumstances surrounding their marriage, and whether their relationship was, in essence, a leap of blind faith. The Duggar family famously follows a courtship model for romantic relationships. Unlike modern dating, courtship emphasizes group activities, limited physical contact, and a focus on determining compatibility for marriage under parental supervision. For Josh Duggar, the eldest child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, his courtship with Anna Keller was the first major romance in the Duggar household. Their relationship was chronicled on 19 Kids and Counting as a picture-perfect example of faith-driven love. However, the reality of courtship raises questions about how well the couple could truly get to know one another before tying the knot. Josh and Anna's relationship began in 2006 when they met at a homeschooling conference. At the time, Anna was 18 years old and living with her family in Florida. Josh, 2 years her senior, was already deeply involved in his family's television brand and public life. Their courtship was initiated with the approval of their parents. Josh and Anna communicated primarily through chaperoned phone calls, emails, and supervised visits. Physical contact was limited to side hugs, and the couple famously saved their first kiss for their wedding day. While this courtship method aligned with their shared religious beliefs, it also meant that their relationship was highly structured and, some argue, rushed. Both the Duggar and Keller families had strong hands in guiding the relationship between Josh and Anna. In fact, parental approval was not just sought but required at every stage of the courtship. Jim Bob Duggar's influence. As the patriarch of the Duggar family, Jim Bob played a pivotal role in shaping Josh's decisions, including his romantic relationships. Jim Bob's values and expectations for his children likely influenced Josh's pursuit of Anna. Mike Keller's expectations. Similarly, Anna's father, Mike Keller, was known for his strict adherence to religious principles. Anna grew up in a home where her father's authority dictated much of her upbringing, making it unlikely she would challenge the idea of marrying young and within her faith. This high level of parental involvement raises the question: did Josh and Anna marry because they felt a personal connection, or because they were fulfilling their families' expectations? The strict boundaries of their courtship left little room for Josh and Anna to explore deeper aspects of their personalities, beliefs, or long-term compatibility. Without private conversations or unsupervised time together, it's plausible that much of their understanding of each other was surface level. Moreover, their courtship took place within the context of their family's public personas. With the cameras rolling and the world watching, there was significant pressure to portray their relationship as ideal. This pressure might have further limited their ability to be authentic with one another. Faith was the cornerstone of Josh and Anna's relationship. Both came from deeply conservative Christian families, where marriage was seen as a divine calling and a lifelong commitment. For Anna, her faith likely played a significant role in her decision to marry Josh. In interviews and appearances, Anna often spoke about her desire to be a godly wife and mother. She viewed her marriage as part of her spiritual journey, trusting that God had chosen Josh for her. Josh, for his part, also emphasized his faith in the relationship. However, his subsequent actions, such as his involvement in scandals and betrayal of Anna's trust, have led many to question the sincerity of his commitment to their shared values. In many ways, Josh and Anna's marriage can be seen as a leap of faith, rooted more in their belief systems than in personal compatibility. Their courtship, while romanticized on television, was brief and conducted under controlled conditions. The question of whether they blindly married each other is nuanced. While they certainly entered their union with shared values and a strong commitment to their faith, their understanding of one another was likely limited by the constraints of their upbringing and courtship rules. Josh and Anna's marriage has faced extraordinary challenges, many of which have tested the foundation of their relationship. Josh's past misconduct. In 2015, revelations about Josh's teenage actions, including the molestation of several young girls, including his sisters, shook the Duggar family and the public's perception of him. Infidelity scandals. Later that year, Josh was exposed for using the Ashley Madison website to seek extramarital affairs. He admitted to being unfaithful and struggling with pornography addiction. Legal troubles. In 2021, Josh was arrested and convicted on charges related to child pornography, leading to a prison sentence of over 12 years. Throughout these crises, Anna has remained steadfastly by Josh's side, citing her faith and commitment to her marriage vows. However, her unwavering loyalty has also drawn criticism, with many questioning whether she is sacrificing her own well-being. For Anna, leaving Josh may not feel like an option. Her religious beliefs emphasize the sanctity of marriage and the importance of forgiveness. In interviews, she has spoken about her trust in God to guide her decisions, even in the face of adversity. This perspective, while admirable to some, has left others concerned about Anna's agency in her marriage. Critics argue that Anna's faith has been weaponized against her, keeping her in a relationship that many believe is harmful. The story of Josh and Anna Duggar highlights the complexities of faith-based relationships, particularly within strict religious frameworks. While their marriage began with shared values and a deep trust in God, the challenges they faced reveal the limitations of entering a union without fully knowing one another. Their story also underscores the importance of balance in relationships between faith and personal agency, commitment and boundaries, and loyalty and self-respect. Did Josh and Anna Duggar blindly marry each other? The answer lies somewhere between yes and no. While their courtship was built on shared beliefs and family approval, the structured nature of their relationship left little room for true intimacy or personal exploration. Today, their marriage stands as a complex portrait of faith, resilience, and the struggles of navigating life under the weight of public scrutiny and personal betrayal. Whether their union can withstand the continued challenges they face remains uncertain, but their story serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding and authenticity in any relationship.